Hey, I'm Whit, and in front of you are the 3 new color versions of the Imperial Watch Company Royalguard 200 Limited Edition. Let's check them out.
Pretty cool. And by the way, this is the production packaging. That version that I had in for the full review of the original Royalguard 200 was a prototype, but these are the actual production models that we're going to see here today. Very nice. Look at that. You can't... I'm trying to show you the cleaning cloth, but you cannot hide. Look at that. All right, there's a cleaning cloth. Yes. So this is the Tropic version. It's a bit of a faded red bezel. And now, by the way, when we say the different colors of this Royalguard 200, they're all going to have the black dial and the handset and indices in that color. The only color that changes is the bezel. So this is the Tropic. And so you've got hints of sun-bleached burgundy is what they say, and a little bit of copper. And I definitely see that copper in there, that's for sure. Wow. So nice. There's that crystal. You know we got to show that off. And now don't worry, I'm going to show you. This is going to be kind of a untraditional video for me. I'm going to show you all 3 of the color variations, and I'm going to show you a bunch of the kind of glory shots of the watches in various environments, and then come back at the end and tell you about how to get it. Okay, let's check out the next one. We'll eventually have all 3 of them out here. And like I said, I'll go into more detail, show you a lot more of the watch. Don't worry, it's not just these little snippets. Ooh, that's... Which version? Oh, this is the black version. Okay, cool. Just got to get this stuff out of the way. Wow, see, at first glance, when the light was hitting it like that, I almost thought it was that faded blue black bezel, the original Royalguard 200. But this is not. This is the new color, which is black. Boy, it's really hard to kind of get how gray that is with this lighting. It's almost a little too bright. But again, you will see different shots of this outdoors and that kind of thing. So we'll get you some better shots. But man, first glance, like I said, I thought that was the original blue-gray. When it says black, it definitely means faded black. It's a lot more gray. Let me get you a close-up. That'll get you a better idea. There you go. Oh, I just got it. This is the date variation, too. Wow, I was so busy looking at the the color and everything, it didn't even pop out at me. It probably popped right out at you, right? So while I've got it here, let's show that off first. Let's get make sure we're outside of the danger zone. No, and we were. Let's get a little wine to it, too. That'll be fun. And then check out this roulette date wheel. Black and then red. And then you've got the open 9 there, and open 6 as well, the flat 3. Very cool. That's a nice spin. I really like the red. This is just kind of ordinary to me, but again, you get both versions, the roulette black and red. There's your open 6. Very nice. Man, if you love date complications, you're completely going to dig this, huh? So the Royalguard 200 is running the Seiko NH35 automatic movement, beats at 3 hertz or 21,600 vibrations per hour. It's got 24 joules, hacking and hand winding, and you've got a 41-hour power reserve, stated accuracy of -20 to +40 seconds per day. Now, the no-date version of this watch is also running the NH35, so that means that you will have a ghost date position on the crown. Okay, let's check out the third color. Ooh. Yes, and that one is ghosted green. Look how faded those are. Oh, man, that definitely gives you that vintage skin diver look with those faded bezels, right? So cool. Another no-date version, so you got those 4 cardinal indices with the triangles. And, of course, what this watch is, I think, known for, or at least if it isn't, should be, is the way that minute hand crests over each of those indices. Just so cool. And then, of course, the seconds hand does it as well over the other indices, as you can see right here. Okay, I'll use the ghosted green version to kind of remind you of the measurements. So this is, they call it a 38 millimeter. It's just a little shy of that, so I'm getting 37.9 there at the bezel, but I remember measuring without the bezel being about 37 millimeters for the case, so it's pretty small. But again, it wears about like a 38. Lug to lug is 47.1 millimeters. Case thickness of 14 millimeters from the bottom of the case back to the top of that beautiful domed sapphire crystal. 20 millimeter lug width, and it tapers down to, I believe, 16 at the clasp. Yeah, and it weighs 138 grams with all links on the supplied bracelet. Grabbing the Tropical to show you more about the watch now. Wanted to show off the bracelet, and I think there is a bit of a peel. Oh, no, it's stuck. Oh, it's underneath, is it? Wait. Oh, where's it coming from? No. Oh, okay. There's a little brand peel for you. Then here's the one I was trying to get. All right. Look at that. Fresh virgin finishing. So you see the stamped portion of the clasp with that nice brushing, and then that fold-over branded Imperial watch company with signature logo on that fold-over safety latch. And then you've got high polish on the sides for micro adjusts, and then the scissor is fully milled. And then for the case back, oh, you want to take that off? I guess we should. We did the others. Oh. Ooh. And you see that simple, solid case back Imperial watch company with that crown logo and automatic. That's it. High polish around the edge there. Screw down with 200 meters of water resistance, also from the screw down crown with the crown logo on the crown. That's the crown of a crown. And so, like I mentioned, all the different color versions are just the color of the bezel. This is an aluminum bezel insert, and again, this is the tropical version. It is a 90-click unidirectional. It's got great action to it. It feels good. You see just a smidge of back play, nothing to be concerned about, at least in my camp. And again, you can grab it anywhere around the bezel with that great knurling. Now I've got to show you ghosted green and classic black right next to each other so we can see those hues, how they are just a little different. It's hard, under these studio lights. There you go. That's probably a good idea there. See how this is just more gray, and this has more of a faded green look. But boy, from this distance, they almost look like the same color, right? So if you were on the fence about either of these two, you'd probably like either one of them. But again, a lot of those outdoor shots will hopefully give you a better sense of the color differences between the two. All right, time for some lume. This is Swiss vintage lume. You've got a nice application, green emission. This is across all the indices, the handset, including the seconds hand. You can see the lollipop there at the bottom. And you've got the pip on the bezel as well. And so this is what it looks like in a no-date version. And then the date version, of course, you'll be missing that 3 o'clock spot. Man, I'm going to try on this tropical version, but first today I'm wearing the Towson Watch Company Cadet. Oh man, this is the most awesome field watch. Check out a full video of it right there. Oh yeah, that's my color there. I like that. That's a great combo. So again, this is 38 millimeter in diameter. I've got an 8-inch wrist, and I normally would not pull off a watch that small, but for some reason I just think this works on me. And if you're curious as well, this is with no links removed, so you see how much play there is. Plenty of extra room there for you to remove some links. So if you are a large wristed person, then this one still is outfitted for you. Pretty nice, huh? But yeah, I mean, look, you see, that does not look too small on me. Okay, so we talked about these 3 new colors, but what I didn't mention is that there's also a 4th, the OG blue, but this one has a date complication. That way, if you were one of the original backers of the Royalguard 200, you've got that no-date version. That's the only way you could have got that watch, by being the first to pick up their debut piece. So if you want that faded blue gray bezel, it is available to you, OG blue. but it is going to have the date complication. Only made that color with the date complication. There's only going to be 30 pieces of those. As far as the other three goes, so this ghosted green, there's going to be 50 pieces, 35 with no date, 15 with date. The tropical is going to be the same, 50 pieces, 35 no date, 15 with the date. And then the classic black is probably expected to be the most popular of these four limited edition releases. It's going to have 70 pieces available, and that's a breakdown of 45 no date, 25 with the date complication. Man, I'm going to miss that minute hand one less time an hour going around and cresting over the indice.
Well, if you're one of the lucky ones to pick up this Royalguard 200 limited edition, you'll pay $3.99 US during the launch period and free shipping to the US as well. Check their website for current prices after the launch. Link is down below in the description.
So check them out for more, and man, good luck to you. This is just such a cool watch. I was really surprised when the original Royalguard 200 sold out that there wasn't a planned restock. I just kind of thought that watch was so popular that it could have supported, definitely a few more sales. So I guess this is a alternative answer to that. So again, if you're one of the ones that picked up the original watch, you've kind of got that pride badge by knowing that there's still not one out there exactly like it. But then now, with this limited edition, you've got the ghosted green, the tropical, and the classic black, all with their faded bezels. And then that OG blue version with the date as well. So just a few more versions out there. Again, you saw limited quantities, so if you like it, you better snag it. What do you think? The Royalguard 200. Leave your comments down below. I'd love to chat with you about it. And I'll catch you in the next one. I'm Whit, with so many watches, so little time and money.